But ye are departed out of the way. Ye have caused many to stumble at the law. Ye have corrupted the covenant of Levi, saith the Lord of hosts. Therefore have I also made you contemptible and base before all the people, according as ye have not kept my ways, but have been partial in the law. Malachi 2, verse 8-9. You see in Malachi the tragic portrait of those who once bore the priesthood of Levi, but have turned aside. They have departed from the way, the true pattern of salvation, and in their departure they have caused many to stumble. What is this way but the inner story of Christ, the pattern enfolded in every heart? By turning their eyes to externals, ceremony, ritual, tradition, they corrupted the covenant. They forgot that to be of Levi is to be called, incorporated into the body of love, and then sent as the living word. Because they did not believe in him whom they had been sent to reveal, they became contemptible and base. They lost their power, for belief is the very life of the priesthood. When belief leaves, form remains, but it cannot save. The law becomes a burden, a dead letter, the covenant a tangle of barnacles, and the people, seeing their coldness, stumble and turn away. Yet Malachi's word is not final judgment, but a call to return. The Lord of hosts is none other than your own wonderful human imagination, your divine self. He stands ready to restore the covenant when you believe the story that was sent you. He calls you now. Unstop your ears, let his pattern erupt within, and your life will fulfill the law and the prophets from within. No external priesthood can do this for you, only your own believing heart. Restore the priesthood of Levi in yourself by simply believing in him whom you have been sent to embody. Assume the feeling of the fulfilled promise. You will then be both priest and high priest, both offerer and offering. Scripture will be lived in you, never again an idle text. This is the hidden meaning of Malachi's rebuke. Return to your origin, believe the story, and be sent into the world as the living covenant of God. In these two verses we witness a split in consciousness. Departed out of the way describes the moment belief drifts from its true center when faith in your inner creative power falters. Causing many to stumble symbolizes how one person's doubts infect a group's collective imagination, breaking the once intact covenant with our higher self, the covenant of Levi. Scripture here is pointing to your law of assumption, the unseen blueprint within you that brings ideas into form. When you honor that law, when your inner priesthood, Levi, remains loyal to the vision, you manifest coherently. To be partial in the law is to hold conflicting mental pictures, scattering your energy and producing failure. Contemptibility before all the people simply mirrors how your fearful or divided imagination rebounds as frustration in the world. What this passage really unveils is your God seed, the power to hold one pure, unwavering assumption. You are both priest and people. You officiate over your inner sanctuary and direct the collective field of manifestation. By steadfastly maintaining the feeling of your fulfilled desire, you keep your covenant with the divine creative self unbroken. Begin by gently noticing any moment when your thoughts drift into doubt or complaint, thereby departing out of the way. As soon as you detect this subtle slip, lovingly return to the assumption that your desire is already fulfilled, fully immersing yourself in the feeling of its completion. Once you have reestablished that inner reality, vigilantly guard your narrative by refusing to entertain any conflicting story or external worry that might corrupt the covenant you have made with your imagination. As you sustain this committed state within, observe how it not only steadies your own life, but also uplifts those around you, preventing them from stumbling. In reclaiming the priestly office of your imagination in this manner, you restore harmony between your unseen creative act and its visible embodiment, and within that restoration lies your true divine power.